What's going on, everybody? We got this beautiful morning out here. One small boy doing some bench. We just got done hitting some high bar squats. We're gonna do press afterward. So I've been running. I usually do my own programming, but I've been running one of the templates from Barbell Medicine just because Jordan Feigenbaum and Austin Brocky and their whole team is really on point with their programming. So I wanted to get some higher perspective. So I'm running one of their templates, their 7-week hypertrophy template. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of gains we make. So we got press, then some dumbbell shoulder press. We'll see what else we got after that.
Look good. You get this box. That's a box. Yeah.
Trying to grow these baby chicken legs. So, got some presses, 135 for 8s. Trying to get my pressing strength back up. Build up these baby little shoulders here. So, of course, the overhead press was always the test of strength before the bench press was invented. So, that's why you always see these old school strong men, you know, they're always pressing something overhead. So really a lot of people think that an overhead press is just for shoulders, but in all actuality, when it's done correctly, it's a whole body lift. So you want to end with the bar straight over your head. You don't want it in front of you, you don't want to be leaning back, you want it straight over your head and right over the middle of your feet. So in order to set up for it, a couple of the important cues is you're going to bring it out in the front rack position. You're gonna have tight quads. You want your quads super tight. You want your glutes super tight, abs super tight, and basically you want to build a shelf with your shoulder blades for your arms to articulate and push this bar over your head. So one of the important cues and a way that you need to hold your upper back to support this weight is you kind of need to pull your shoulder blades down together just like you would for a bench press, but temper that with tight abs. And we'll see if we can get a shot from the back so you can see my shoulder blades. But that's gonna build a nice strong flat platform to push this bar overhead. And really a lot of people question why their overhead press is weaker than their bench press, and here's the reason why. There's something called a kinetic chain. So the kinetic chain is from the bar, the top where the end point of where the bar ends, all the way down to the floor. So there's this chain that I'm trying to convey force from the floor through my body into the bar. So therefore, there's all this area that the energy can leak out of. So for instance, like, you know, if I try pressing when I press, and if I dip down, you know, I'm gonna be losing a lot of energy. It's like if you try to deadlift on real bouncy shoes. You're trying to pull the bar up, but that energy that you're conveying from the floor into the bar is being absorbed by those spongy shoes. Same thing with the press. With a deadlift, or with a bench, the kinetic chain is the length from the end point of the bar to where the bench is. So you're taking this energy, pushing it from the bench itself into the bar. So that's why press, having a really solid core and solid upper back is so important in the press. That's going to be really the determining factor. I'm sure you've noticed it's easier to press more weight from a seated overhead press, and the reason for that is just that, it's a shorter kinetic chain. So the art of pressing is really in tightening your core, getting super tight, and then just conveying that energy into the bar. That's why having a belt helps. But today we're not using a belt. We're going to be training our abs a little bit with this. And if you do it correctly, you'll get sore in your intercostal muscles right here. So we're doing sets of 8. So see how this goes. Tight quads, tight glutes, tight abs. You can see, I ended with the bar over my head. You don't want to push it like this. What you want to do is you want to push up, and then as you create a little window, head through the window. Push up, head through the window. So like that, give that a shot, your press will skyrocket. Oh no, baby, what is you doing? Oh, there we go. Zam. Lock those shoulders out. Get it, get it. Tight back. Stay tight. Yeah. All kinds. Let's go. For those of you watching, he's training for the French military. He's going to be joining the French military. Need to be able to surrender at a moment's notice, so he has to train for it. There we go. Oh yeah. Beautiful. So we're doing some bodybuilder things. After this, might have to go put on my stringer because of all the gains. Superset. All right, where's the trenbolone sandwiches? That about does it. We had high bar squats, press, shoulder press with dumbbells, rows, did some bicep curls. So trying to save some gas in the tank and not get super sore, because tomorrow we have deficit deadlifts, close grip bench, and then some more upper back. So should be pretty fatigued by tomorrow, but that's about it.